For me personally, I want you guys to understand this was not just about the money, even though that's what our business is about. It was more of a mission, a ministry, and a movement. That's what we were interested in, creating a mission, a ministry, and a movement. And I hear Brian talk all the time about extra digit movement, and I hear, we've got the Make Wealth Real movement with MWR Financial. But when you combine a mission, a ministry, and a movement, okay, with what you got this weekend and what you're getting this weekend, which is about mindset, message, and money. So you take mindset, message, and money and you put it with a mission, a ministry, and a movement. Wow. You talk about powerful. You talk about powerful, because I'm going to tell you, when you walk out of here this weekend, I firmly believe that you're going to have everything you need to be able to win in life financially. And you are head and shoulders above over 90% of the American population. Understand that. When I say I put this program together, because the first part was the ministry side of it. And those of you that know me, I don't hide my faith. I'm a Christian, and I know who I am and whose I am, and I appreciate everybody's faith. So just understand that too. So whatever your faith is, I hope you stand behind it too. But knowing who I am and whose I am, is what makes what we're doing so clear, at least for me, okay? Because I understand that the biggest challenges in people's lives revolve around what? It revolves around money. And so when you take that being the biggest challenge, and then you look at how to build a successful business, to me, business is all about supply and demand, okay? So if the biggest challenge in people's lives is money, and the best way for you to be able to make money is to be able to provide what? Solutions to the biggest challenges that are out there, then you stand to profit from that. That's just a sound business model, okay? And Damo touched on it earlier, and he was talking about how it doesn't change. It's been this way forever. Okay, because we will never be educated. We will never be educated through our educational system on money, because if we educate people through our educational system on money, we will eliminate the workforce. Do you understand that? Because if people really understand the concept of being their own business owner, if that's what we were teaching in our high schools and what we were teaching in our colleges, we wouldn't have people to work jobs, because they would think it was crazy. And I'm not against jobs. Understand that. I'm not against jobs, because for some people, that's their option in life, because they are not willing to do anything above that. Understand that. They're just not willing to do anything above that. And this company, when we put it together, we wanted to solve all of the challenges. Like Brian said, I started out in the credit restoration industry, and 30 years ago, and man, every time I say that, I start feeling older. Every time I say 30 years, because it doesn't feel like that long. But what I realized is that when we just help people with credit, all we did was create a Band-Aid. I had a conversation earlier that I want to share with you a little bit about my philosophy on credit. I hear a bunch of credit testimonies that come up on this stage. I hear them everywhere, and I love them. I love the idea that we help people straighten out their past credit history and get their scores back into the best shape possible, because that helps them reduce their existing expenses. That's what that program is for. It's to help you reduce your interest rates, your down payments, your car insurance premiums, your homeowner's insurance premiums, everything that's affected by a credit score. Do not mistake our credit restoration program as a way for you to go out and finance a lifestyle, or to go out and bury yourself further in debt. That is not what we do. That's what all other credit restoration companies do. Okay? We're not a credit restoration company. We are a complete financial strategies company, or financial solutions company. And that was done for a reason. That was done for a reason. Because after about 15 years in the credit restoration industry, you know what I realized? All we were doing was creating a Band-Aid for the consumer. We would help people straighten out their past credit history, and it was like we gave them a get-out-of-jail-free card. It was like, hey, I can go screw it up again because they'll just fix it. They did it once, they'll do it again. That wasn't what we wanted to accomplish. That wasn't the ministry that we wanted to portray with what we were doing. The other thing about that is that you have to understand how the system works. I love Brian walking people across stage and just methodically getting them comfortable with the message that we're delivering. Taking that little extra time with somebody to make them realize that, one, they're worthy and deserving, they can do it. All of you can do it. All of you can do it. As long as you treat this like a business and you take it serious and you study and you try to do it. You've got to make that effort.